In this video, we're discussing about Judge Fleischer's burst out on DWI cases and a mystery masked lady felony case. Watch the video till the end and comment your opinions in the comment.
Unauthorized use of a motor vehicle, and now open, you have unauthorized use of a motor vehicle, felony theft, burglary of a motor vehicle, and possession of a criminal.
Forward with your case, I'm ordering you as a condition of your bond not to have any contact with the complaining witness in this case and not to be in possession of weapons. Do you understand, ma'am?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
You still have an open DWI, and you picked up another DWI.
I didn't. I haven't done anything since before.
Don't talk. All I know is that you have a probation for DWI, have an open DWI. The last thing I want is another death on my streets. And I'm going to do everything in my... I tell Pete, everybody tells me what I want to hear here. Mr. Cerna, let's go through your stuff. Theft of wire or cable. Theft, trespass, evading arrest, burglary of a motor vehicle, theft, assault of a family member, attempted burglary of a motor vehicle, theft, third, burglary of a motor vehicle, unauthorized use of a motor vehicle, evading arrest in a motor vehicle, burglary of a motor vehicle, assault, possession of marijuana, robbery, felony theft, assault, a prior, now a felony, another felony assault, unauthorized use of a motor vehicle, tampering with a government record, felony theft, unauthorized use of a motor vehicle, and now open, you have unauthorized use of a motor vehicle, felony theft, burglary of a motor vehicle, and possession of a criminal. What on earth do we need to do to keep our county safe? It's a rhetorical question, but I don't know what on earth we need to do to ensure that our county and our cars are safe. You live in Houston, dude. You don't live in Montana or Wyoming. People like their guns and they like their cars. And when you muck with the wrong person, they're going to shoot your ass dead. It happens time after time.
Judge, he's due in felony court tomorrow for his felonies. His bond is currently set at $10,000 for this misdemeanor. Can we reset till Friday to see what happens in felony? I'm asking the court to not revoke his bond. His bond is set at $10,000. I'm asking the court to keep it in place.
So there's nothing for me to revoke because he has not made bond on
in felony. Correct.
You're now being held at no bond on at least 2 of the felony cases that I see. If I don't know if you're going to get out, but if you do, I'm ordering you to have home confinement. I don't want you out at all because you scare me, Mr. Cerna. You really do. You're not going to be in possession of weapons. On your other ankle, I'm going to put a scram monitor so I know that you're not consuming alcohol. I don't want you using any dope. And let me be frank. If I find that you break any of these conditions on your bond, I'm going to make your bond so high you'll have teeth popping out. Do you understand? Who got the co-defendants? Do we have the co-defendants? No contact with the co-defendant, please, Felicia.
Still loading, Your Honor. I apologize. We have the co-defendant, Your Honor.
Say it again?
We have the co-defendant. I'll sit on 14.
Let me ask you this. You ever had a job before? Like a full-time job?
Yeah.
That's probably a good idea. When you have too much time on your hands, you become self-destructive. So with this, it's just a matter of time, dude. It's either dead Or 50 years, man. Really? Life's too short to live in a 6x9 box for the next 50 years. All right. Good morning, man.
Hi.
Just a little bit down so I can see your eyes.
Sure.
That's okay. How are you?
Good.
Ma'am, you've not picked up another case. You're charged with terroristic threat. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you.
Judge, if I could just confirm the name.
Agbasieli.
On April 1st, 2025, a law enforcement officer was dispatched to a residence in Harris County, Texas regarding a disturbance. Law enforcement officer made contact with the second complainant witness who stated that he was inside the apartment when he heard the first complainant witness outside getting yelled at by the defendant. The second complainant witness went outside to see what was going on, and the defendant yelled at him to stop putting things in the pothole in the parking lot. The second complainant witness told the defendant he was fixing the hole. And then threatened both the complainant witnesses, pointing at them with their fingers, making a pistol shape with their fingers, saying, "I'm going to shoot you."
Wait, you said there were two complaint witnesses.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
That's what I have here. It says, "I'm going to shoot you," towards both complaining witnesses.
And we have Ms. Agbasieli making the alleged threats.
Correct, Your Honor.
Your Honor, there's only charges one.
There's only, yeah,
Just one.
Right.
yes, Your Honor.
Okay, who is the complaint witness?
Video strong.
Is it a known person? Because we have priors with Ms. Agbasieli, and there are assaultive and, pretty dangerous priors. Any of the same complaining witnesses?
Does not appear so, Your Honor. No, Your Honor. It seems like it's just from what we can see. It's
Was it a street worker? Was it someone working for the city, or
It's someone that lives there, Your Honor.
just out there fixing the potholes?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, Ms. Agbasieli, I'm going to find that there's sufficient probable cause to go forward with your case. I'm ordering you, as a condition of your bond, not to have any contact with the complaining witness in this case and not to be in possession of weapons. Do you understand, ma'am?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Do you have the ability to hire a lawyer, ma'am?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. We can give you time. So what I'll have you do now is I'll have you sign a receipt, Victoria, while you take a seat, while we draft the bond conditions, I'll have you sign it, and after that, you'll be free to go.
Yes, Your Honor.
Please, ma'am, don't pick up any new cases. Just don't have contact with these people. I don't want to have to put you in jail.
Your Honor, it was the same thing the last time. The
Just-
last case.
Just please be careful,
Yeah.
Really.
People make false allegations all the time.
And I get it. There's always two sides to the story. That's why you have a lawyer. That's why we'll give you time. But the evidence will point to whose side is correct.
Yeah, and I don't have them.
So, please.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm sending you for a drug and alcohol test right now, man. But unacceptable. You're on bond for DWI, and you now you're allegedly consuming alcohol.
No.
Yeah.
I spoke with this Graham people, and she said that was not it. It's not an alcohol violation. She doesn't know if
Alcohol was detected during both tamper events, but they cannot be confirmed because of the nature of the tamper.
I haven't had a drink since I was arrested, Your Honor. I've done everything this court has asked me to, outside of looking for a job and everything. I have had no problems. I've called Graham about my device because I have neuropathy, swelling. Once it goes down, so she said it was loose. I asked them. The only thing that I did on Saturday and Sunday, which can be confirmed by my GPS monitor, I went to my son's basketball game. I left my house, went to my son's basketball game, from the game back.
Let's
I
do
have
this.
not done anything.
Lisa, do you mind sending her for a test right now, please? I'm going to send you for a test. You
Okay.
come back. Do you
No problem.
understand? We'll deal with the violation when you come back.
Okay.
Just please take a seat. Tell me about it.
For the DVR?
No,
Oh, sorry, her drug test was presumptively negative, Judge.
ever test positive again, I'm going to keep you.
Judge, it was a scram temper.
If you ever tamper with the device again, I'm going to keep you. I'm doing everything in my power not to revoke your bond. Do you understand? I don't care what it is. If there's a problem with your device, you need to go have it switched out, go get it looked at, but I will not entertain any more excuses from you. No tolerance. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Did she address my curfew? My lawyer was supposed to ask you about my curfew because I got a job and I started today. And the job is from 5 p.m. to 6 a.m. at Igloo. And I have the letter saying that I've been accepted for the job.
Does she have something open elsewhere as well?
She had a deed to open out of Austin County, Your Honor.
Still open?
It's not still open. I'm not sure if she pled, but or what happened, but she looks like she's on probation now. For that one, I've Austin County.
You're on probation for DWI. You've not picked up another DWI. I don't want you driving in the middle of the night.
I'm not driving. I'm not driving.
No, I mean, that was just on March 26th, I think, Your Honor. Is when she
Right, I
pled
don't-
for when that case was resolved. The year probation.
I resolved that case. And I
You still have an open DWI and you picked up another DWI.
I didn't. I haven't done anything since before.
Don't talk. All I know is that you have a probation for DWI, have an open DWI. The last thing I want is another death on my streets. And I'm going to do everything in my... I tell Pete, everybody tells me what I want to hear here.
I'm not.
And then when they get out there,
Before I took the job, I spoke with my lawyer.
It's keys.
I have someone that works there and they shuttle and I can get a ride. But right now, like I'm having a problem with getting my lights were turned off. The phone was turned off. I'm worried about monitoring. So I've been working very hard to find a job. This is the only job that I found and I need to work to survive, to pay my bills. I have to work. And with the background that I have, it's been hard for me to find a job regular 8 to 5. This is the only thing that was available. And then I made sure that there was a ride or a shuttle. They work in shifts. So 5, 6 people in my neighborhood work there. So I've secured a ride to and from work.
proof of employment that you actually have a job working
I
there.
have it. My lawyer have it, and I have the email
Have you
right
get
here.
with your lawyer? I want to see actual proof that you're working there. And then we'll put a GPS monitor on you,
I have a monitor. I have GPS monitor already.
exact address, so that we know that you're going to and from work. If you deviate in the slightest, and I don't care what it is, that'll be your 3rd bond violation, and I'm going to lock you up. I will deem you a public danger and make your bond sky high. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay.
The-
Chief Marie, I'll have you get with your lawyer, and then they can get with the pretrial.
And I start today. It starts today at 5 p.m., which is why she had me come today.
Okay.
So-
I'll have you get with Miss Freedy. She can get with pretrial. You guys can work out the details.
All right, thanks.
Judge, would you like me to email that proof of employment to you or to pretrial?
No, to Felicia. And I
Okay.
don't know if you have her email address. I'll see if I can get it for you.
Okay, please. I'll see if I-
How's Jam?
I'll be right back.
You don't want help?
I would like to receive help.
We can help you find a place to stay. We can get you food, cell phones, all kinds of stuff. All you have to do is ask and we can provide it to you. The problem is that if you're homeless and you continue to rack up these convictions, you're just making it worse for yourself. Every time you plead guilty, you end up with a conviction. And when you rack up certain types of convictions, it only hurts you so much worse, you know? They've offered you time served. If you want to do this today, we can do it today. We also have other services available as well if you want that as well. You're charged with 2 counts of criminal trespass. The agreement that they have worked out, or that you guys have worked out, is they're going to dismiss one. You will end up pleading on the second one. If you do this, you're going to end up with a conviction on your record. From now on, you're facing a minimum of 30 days in jail. You understand? Is this what you want to do? You're giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. So once you accept this, there's no turning back. Who do you have in your life? Do you have anyone?
Right now,
Mom, dad,
I
anyone?
have my mom, but I haven't contacted her.
Why not?
I haven't had
Where does she live?
the town.
So you would prefer to live on the street than contact mom?
No, I'd rather be in contact with her, but it's just been a minute.
She's what?
It's been a long time. I would want to get in contact with her though.
Where are you living now? On the street? So why not call mom? Isn't it better to live at home with mom than to live on the street?
Without realizing.
But Cassie, 30 days from today, if you have a change of heart, if you would rather do something else like a probation, come back and we can talk. Because I have jurisdiction within 30 days of after you do this. If you have a change of heart, if you want probation, if you want help, services, we can do that for you. You know, it just scares me that you're doing this. You're going to end up right back on the street, end up back in 2 weeks with another charge, you know? How do you plead to this offense, sir? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
Still give her resources.
I'm going to have you talk to Shatoria. We have resources that we can give you. Whatever you need, all you got to do is ask and we'll try to help you with whatever you need. All right? Like I said, if you have a change of heart, you want to do something within 30 days, let me know. We can do something, try to do something different. All right? How do you plead to the offense? Guilty or not guilty? Mr. Cassidy.
That's you. How do you plead guilty or not guilty?
Guilty. What exactly? How do I plead?
Guilty or not guilty?
Are you guilty of criminal trespass? All right. I'm going to find you guilty. I'll send it to you the 90 days. I'll give you credit for the 36. I'll have you talk to Shatori now so we can try to help you out. All right? All right. Good luck, Mr. Cassidy. Your other case will be dismissed.